Everybody, it's Hogan Rules, and today I'm going to do is my WWE TLC predictions, tables, ladders, and chairs. And for the this is happening tomorrow on December 4th, 2016. There's no kickoff shows for this. There's a SmackDown Live only exclusive pay-per-view. So first match on the card that I think it is going to be Nikki Bella versus Carmella in a no disqualifications match. Nikki Bella, she's been like Carmella's been trash talking or not, and Nikki Bella got kind of advantage on SmackDown. So I think Carmella's gonna beat her here and prove something right, I guess. And yeah, to build up for Becky Lynch's title shot, which I'll get into later. Second, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton versus Heath Slater and Rhino for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, the silver ones. I think Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton are probably going to win because they look like they're pushing the Wyatt family. Plus, Luke Harper will probably show up and distract them, and Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton will pick up the win. Sister Abigail and RKO out of nowhere. Third, Lynch versus Baron Corbin in a chairs match. I think the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin's going to have it here, beating up Kalisto, and because Kalisto had the advantage on SmackDown Live, so I think Baron Corbin's going to end up winning and destroying and demolishing Kalisto. Fourth, a ladder match, Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz with a reset there for the SmackDown Live Intercontinental Championship, hanging above the ring. I think The Miz, since he won again for 6th time being champion, I don't think it's going to be. I really don't want to see what going on Raw with going back and forth with the championship between like Sasha Banks and Charlotte, like going back and forth, like Sasha Banks just won it. It's just a hot potato. I want The Miz. Probably Maryse's going to distract him, and The Miz is going to end up winning, and the Spirit Squad will probably be out there too. And The Miz ends up retaining his Intercontinental Championship. And his second world tour will be continuing on. Fifth, tables matchup, Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. Knowing that Alexa Bliss put Becky Lynch through a table right there, and knowing that Becky Lynch is like fire, even though Becky Lynch won, but won that because she had her foot in the rope, but then she put her through a table. Alexa Bliss did. They don't weigh much, so if they do something like that, like if they do that, what they're teasing was going to tease on SmackDown Live, was about to do a T-bone suplex through the table off the middle rope or top rope right there through a table. I think Becky Lynch is winning and doing it like that, and we probably won't see no arm breaker or whatever that thing she calls disarmer. I think Becky Lynch is going to win because she got the fire, and she ain't going to put out the fire. Alexa Bliss is going to lose. She's very tiny, but she's going to lose, and Becky Lynch is going to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship, moving on to face Carmella in the future of the matchup on the next pay-per-view, which is probably Royal Rumble, because that's where both Raw and SmackDown go together, which is going to be interesting what I'm going to say about that. But that's not the next pay-per-view. Raw has another pay-per-view, I think. It's called Roadblock, End of the Line. We already had a Roadblock this year. Sixth, Dean Ambrose versus the phenomenal 180 Styles. I think James Ellsworth's going to end up getting involved. Well, this is a tables, ladder, and chairs match. I think the championship, it's going to be hanging above the ring, or I guess for the World Championship matchup, the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose versus the phenomenal 180 Styles, the face that runs the place, as he's like to be called. But I think James Ellsworth is going to get involved and like somehow end up screwing over Dean Ambrose or something like that. I think the phenomenal 180 Styles is going to end up retaining his championship, and he's going to face James Ellsworth the next night. And I don't know if James Ellsworth will not win, but there is rumor that the phenomenal AJ Styles is supposed to face The Undertaker at Royal Rumble for the championship, or will it not be for the championship? Who knows? But I think AJ Styles is going to end up retaining this match with James Ellsworth getting involved, and Dean Ambrose getting like kind of distracted, or James Ellsworth somehow accidentally costing Dean Ambrose the championship, and AJ Styles is going to retain the championship. Also, that tables match, last one that happened was between Layla and Michelle McCool and versus Beth Phoenix and Melina. That was the last time a tables match ever happened, so this is only the second time that has happened in the career of this time. These 5 out of 6 matches, besides the Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton versus Heath Slater and Rhino, did not have hardly no build to it. But the rest of them were just rematches from because they didn't have much of a build because Survivor Series was right there and they didn't have much to do for 2 weeks. So hopefully after this, they're going to start fresh and start up anew after this, and there we go, or we'll continue, or who knows. But that is my WWE TLC predictions for tables, ladders, and chairs of December 4th, 2016, and there is no kickoff shows, and if there is, please leave in the comments below, and then I will probably put them on here, but I don't know if I'll make a video on that, but and that's all of my predictions, and please like this video, leave your comment, leave your predictions in that, because I want to know. Leave your predictions in the comments below, and subscribe for more. Hogan Rules out. Bye, guys. Bye.